Hey everybody, it's Steven from Wild Logs. Like and subscribe down below. I got a lot of things going on. Enjoy the show. Just walk you through the whole process of how we kind of do things here. It's a very small wood yard, and we're kind of in a very tight area. So basically, after the wood comes in, we size it and separate it, and then it goes over here where we'll have our mixed hardwoods, all oak, our maple, and then on the other side over here we have all our cherry, our hickory, kind of like the high-end woods, some walnut in there, some cedars, and so forth. So after we process it with the cracker, if it's not going to fit on the machine, because we like large diameter logs, so we get a high density burn, goes through our processor. I run it through a 16-way wedge, and then we push it into this bin, which is always for one species at a time. And from there, we'll just scoop it up with our loader. We come over here to where I converted this. We could dump approximately 6 to 7 yards of material at one time, very safely. And it pushes onto the conveyor, which is controlled by a switch. Right here, we use the Eastonmade power plant. It actually runs our conveyor and our cleaner on one port, and it runs our trash compactor with the other one. So it does a tremendous little job with that. So after it starts to come out and it hits our conveyor, we'll have one person sorting through the big pieces, throwing them on the Ultra, or if it's quite large, we'll throw it onto the larger pizza cutter wedge, where we're getting the desired pieces that we want. Up the conveyor, through the cleaner, and it separates the big pieces from the small pieces. That's why we get so much kindling, because we are going for the small pieces. And then we have someone up top. Looks like our tent blew over. A little windy last night. And we have it set up with a speed control, depending what we're running. If we're running just firewood, we run it a lot quicker. If we are separating our cooking wood, which we're looking for the center of the tree, no bark, nice and clean, high density wood, we separate that for our chefs that, you know, want a certain moisture level so they can cook the way they want to cook. From there, it gets separated, or we either put it in the bag to be kilned later, or it goes directly into a cage to go into the kiln, depending on what we're running and what our customers need. We do a tremendous amount of cooking wood, so that's usually our number one that we're doing here, because it's either going on the shelf at the store or it's going directly to the restaurants that are wood fire, of course. So after it comes through here, then we bring it over to our kiln. We bring it over to our kiln, and then whatever we set for our moisture level and our heat treat time. And then that's pretty much it. And when it comes out of the kiln, there's another whole process that we rerun it through this entire line again, because some pieces break off when it goes through the kiln. Make sure it's super clean, and then it either gets bagged, boxed, or crated for our customers. That's a wrap.